to my new team, Hollywood, my stylist, my daughter's here, Shelly Davis, who's been my assistant. Hollywood, when I got Hollywood, I flew you out the next day, and I said, I want to dress my age. Hollywood said, Uncle Shay, you called me Uncle Shay from day one. You said, what else you need from me? I said, I need loyalty and I need honesty. He said, Uncle Shay, I'm going to ride with you till the wheels fall off. And when the wheels fall off, I'm going to get out and walk with you. To my creative director, Jordan, you come along.
He needs honesty and loyalty from a stylist? Dang. That's kind of crazy.
Play that clip real quick. Here we go. A lot of times, not all, a black start to become a little successful, start to make a little paper. The first thing we say, that's end game. Because they want, and like what they try to do is call into question. Because in our community, even though they say somebody might say it, it's still kind of frowned upon. And it's frowned upon in a lot of communities. Right. But I don't know if it's as hard.
Come on, Shannon.
Other than the Muslim community than in the black community. But people will say, if you repeat something enough, why do you think when people give misinformation? If I keep repeating, people will start to believe it's true. Because a lot of people believe repetitions of a lie will make it true. So if he had just said it once, but he kept repeating it. Knowing me, and I get it, my stylist, Hollywood, he was gay. Okay, that's his life. That's not mine. Hollywood no longer styles me. Why? Because of ownership. She was hurt that after 20 plus years of being my stylist, that I had gone outside to hire someone else. And someone else was getting the credit when she was there at CBS. She was there when I started at Fox. She was there when I was going out and doing red carpet events. And I never had a problem. And for me, in my head, I thought I needed someone outside. Right. I didn't buy one thing new when Hollywood started styling me. Everything, all those LB jackets, all that stuff that I already had. And a lot of the stuff she had already put together, but I took it apart.
So why you need to change? You stylist.
When he put it back together, it was just what she had put together.
So he didn't do nothing.
I said, Hollywood, bro, I think you did an unbelievable job. I said, but I'm going to go back to show. Because it hurt her.
Like a mother.
Because she had been through what, anybody didn't know me, know I'm loyal. My team is my team. I'm loyal.
Not that loyal.
And it hurt her. And she going to ride for me. Shelly is close to me like my family. Right.
Not that close.
She handles everything. All the emails. If you want to get in touch with Shannon quick,
call Hollywood. Now, I was surprised, because football players are tough. I went back and I watched Shannon play football, and I get it now. Now I get it. We should have known all along. Shannon was trying to tell us, man. He said that, Shannon started his career as a tight end, but by the end of his career, he wasn't a tight end anymore. He was a wide receiver. Believe me, he was a wide receiver. He was going deep. He was going wide. They done slid up in some Shannon Sharpe, man. The way the sport works, it's a group of men, and they call it a team. And, you might call them the Giants. You might call them the Cowboys. Shannon did his best work as a Bronco. Shannon was a big, strong man. Shannon he would go both ways. He would play multiple positions, and he'd go both ways. Shannon was a real good football player. He was a free agent, but he started playing for the other team. Started playing other positions. The way football works, a bunch of men get together, and they get into a huddle. They get into a huddle. Shannon's job as a wide receiver was to get his hands on the balls. To get his hands on those balls, and, he would play different positions. These men, they'd play for the other team, and they'd get excited. They tackle Shannon. Sometimes there'd be a pile of men. They would pile on top of Shannon. Shannon's job was to go all the way. He was to go all the way. But if he could not, his job was to get to the other man's sticks. That was his job, to touch the sticks. And, the man in the black and the white, the referee, they would try to see how long it was. They would measure to see how long, if it was 12 inches or 15 inches. Shannon loved his quarterback. He wanted to score with all of those, man. And Shannon wanted to go all the way. Shannon didn't have his way with all the men. They had a man, he was a stud cornerback. Dion would press man against Shannon every day. He would bump and run him. Dion was good with tight coverage, man-to-man. He was very good with man-to-man coverage. Sometimes he would stick the halfback, but most times Dion would stick the fullback. You know, he liked the fullback. Now, if they scored on Shannon, Shannon would get together. They would do a tush push, get in the goal line. He would do a tush push. Shannon would explode in the end zone, and if they score together, the men would dance together. Shannon would pound it in. Shannon was real good. Shannon would pound it in with the Giants. Shannon would buck them like a Bronco. So I think we knew all along what Shannon's deal was. Shay, Club Shay. He told us all along. You just gotta open your eyes. You gotta believe it. But who was it? So the man hired a stylist that didn't buy him any new clothes. He hired a stylist because he needed a change. So he hired a stylist that had sex with 2 other football players and outed them. One of them was Kerry Rose, and the other guy played for the Cowboys. And this is the guy that Shannon hired. So he hired this guy, Hollywood Mugler, and he brought him to 8 Laker games, and they stood courtside. 8 Laker games that cost at least $10,000, $15,000 a ticket, right? And you brought your stylist to the Laker games. Sounds like a date, brother. Come on, Shannon. It be lies, common sense to think that that there's not anything going on there. Come on, Shannon. You lying, brother. You lying. Tell the damn truth. Tell the fucking truth, man. It's getting sad at this point. You're telling lies and lies and more lies. You said, I flew you out that night, Hollywood, and I needed honesty and loyalty. Honesty and loyalty from your stylist? You needed honesty and loyalty from your stylist, whom you needed to change, so you hired him, yet he did not pick out any other new clothes. He picked out the same clothes that Shelly picked out. So what exactly did he do? Shay, come on, brother. Where there's smoke, there's fire. You flaming, brother.